I am looking pretty shaggy because I've not had the time to shave or get a haircut because I'm always running, either working, eating or sleeping. And that has been my life for a while I've been training for this ultra marathon. Today we are in the redwoods and we're going to be running to Blue Lake, and then there's another lake, but some of the Tarawera. I was meant to be doing the Northern Circuit this weekend, but because of track closures due to fires late last year in 2025, I can't do it. So which would have been perfect because that would have been 1800 meters of elevation gain across 45 k's. And so today I'm doing about 45 k's and 1000, so I've lost about 800 meters, but I can try and make up for that later in the week, or next week because it's Saturday now. I think today I just have to enjoy the suck. I know it's going to suck, but you just have to enjoy it, and I'm going to practice the mentality and a strong mindset of positive talk. And so today is going to be about positive talking. I wasn't planning on running next to the road, but I had my phone switched off, so just powering it on now and seeing if the track reconnects. But anyway, just going to carry on walking. Anyway, my calves like last weekend are really burning to begin with, so hopefully I'll walk that out. So I've made it to Tarawera Forest Loop, and it's 5 k's in and my legs are still quite tight. It shows my neglect of stretching. We're going to go from here up through here. So it's taken me an hour to do 8 kilometers, which is pretty rough. I'm still a bit tight, but I feel like I'm getting better. I made a few hiccups where I had to open my phone, turn it on, check where the trail is, plan it, because I didn't actually plan it. I got a general idea that I was going to run up towards the Blue Lakes and then back along the Okatran trail or something like that. But I want to try to keep it real. Like, this first peak week has been a challenge. I've just been very fatigued, and I think sleep has played a big factor. Like, I haven't had a lot of sleep this week, and I've been doing big elevation and miles in the space of a few runs, so I ended up missing a day out of my training, which is meant to be 12 k's, and yeah, still felt rough yesterday and still didn't sleep too well last night. And I guess a lot of it too is just the thought of this, like, have I trained enough and things like that. But I think you just have to change your mindset and stay positive, and this is where positive thinking is. And I just want to try to keep it real, that it may look like I'm doing really well on social media, but I'm having to put in a lot of work because it's not easy, and I think a lot of it is mental as well as physical, but it's battling through that. And there's a lot of things I'll do differently if I do an ultra marathon again, so we'll see if I can finish it, but I won't be upset if I don't, because I can learn from it. So what a sight. It's almost 9 kilometers in and my legs are actually starting to feel great now. They've loosened up after almost 9 k's and an hour and 15 minutes. Wow. But I'm contemplating, do I go around Blue Lake or do I cut through and go to the immediate trail? I'll go around it. I've only done like 9 k's and I'm meant to be doing 45 today, so I've got plenty of play around. Feels like it's been a while since I've updated you all, but I've almost done 12k and running around Blue Lake and just being consistent, like slowly jogging up the hills, not walking. That feels good. My mind might stay consistent, stay positive, and it worked. And the sun's gonna come out through the trees and the endorphins are high now and I'm actually enjoying it. Took me a while to get to this point though. So we've just run through Lake Tapu Scenic Reserve and whew, it's nice. I haven't really looked at my watch too much through there, and I can definitely tell that the ultra runners from the Tarawera Ultra ran through that because that was pretty muddy. We are continuing. I know I should be documenting all of this, but I've just been kind of like trying to just focus and lock in and just get it done. I've done 19 Ks in 2 hours and 30 minutes, so it's alright, but it's been reasonably flat as well. It's not huge elevation. Like I've done 400 meters, which is quite small for what I should be training, but it's the best that I've got at the moment for the distance that I'm planning on doing today as well. So yeah, we'll see what the final outcome is. Maximum capacity of 400 people. So this bridge that I'm currently on has the capacity of 400 people. Now, how are we going to fit 400 people on this bridge? I do not know. Alright, so 22 Ks in now, and we got the poles out because I guess it's about time to practice with the poles, but also like my hip right about here is being a bit sore, but otherwise my calves are like eased up really well, and there's like a little thrush that's just come next to me. Is that a tomtit? Oh no, it's not a tomtit, it's a little grey bird. It's right behind the camera now. I'm just gonna, oh my god, it's literally right, it's almost standing on my camera. Okay, I could have hung out with that bird for a while, but I better keep going because I'm almost halfway really. I'm doing 45, so feeling great actually. I think it's been a minute since I have done an update, but I've now done 24.3 Ks in 3 hours and 16 minutes. I made it to one of the aid stations of the Tarawera. One of the junctions, and it's the Okatana Outdoor Educational Centre, which is 17 Ks away, so we're not going that way. We might go for the next K, and then we're going to come back and head back to Tarawera is the plan. 24.6 Ks in now, and I've arrived to the mud of the infamous Tarawera Ultra Marathon. A lot of people slipped over in the mud, and I can see why, and it's been dry for a while, and this track would have been rooted by the thousands of people that did it. But yeah, good times. I guess I'm in a state right now where I can't really think about what I want to say or make sense, so I hope that you watching can decipher for me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I was going to turn around here, but I realised I can just go around the mud instead of through it. I bet a lot of people don't think about that when they're about 80 miles into the ultra marathon. So I have just hit 25.5 Ks in 3 hours and 30 minutes. Not the most ideal speed that I want to be doing, especially for the elevation I've done. I don't think I've done that much. Like, I have done 672, which isn't quite what I'm expecting, but at least I think I should be over 1,000 when I get back. But I would have ideal likely to be like 1,500 at least with vert today, but we can't be beggars, we can't be choosers. That was a leaf. And anyway, we're going to turn around now and head back. You might be thinking, hey Tom, hey Timmy, the wandering Timmy, you're not one wandering, you're running, but two, if you turn around now and you go back, is that not going to be 51 Ks? Well, you could be correct if I went down the same path, but I'm going to be taking a slightly different path. I'm not going to run around the blue lake or that other lake that I ran around before. I can't remember the name of it, I'm not even going to try. Starts with an O. But then, yeah, I'm just going to run back down through the redwoods. So that will work out to be about 40, just over 40 Ks, and then I might just do a little couple laps in the redwoods until I've hit 45. That sounds like a plan. Does that sound like a good plan to you? Yeah, I've got sweat in my eyes, so it sounds like a brilliant Clarkin plan. So it's starting to get in my head now a little bit that I've run 28 k's, close to 30 k's, and I'm on the way back. That my body's starting to feel a little bit more sore, but I think it's the mind also playing some games too, because you know you're on the way home and you're on the final stretch, and I think it's all, a lot of it's in the brain, and it's hard to fight that. A weird thing though that's been happening is every time I do stop, I have an urge to go to the toilet, but when I'm running I'm fine. More the number ones, but there is a bit of number two action too, but that's just from the amount of food that I've been eating while I'm training. And I think, well, I don't need to share all this, but I'm trying to keep it as real as possible to what it's like. You eat a lot of food and I'm still somehow losing weight, but yeah, burning a lot of calories though, around like 3,500 a day, so quite a lot. The story of this run, like running off course, I've done it several times, and now I've just run to a swimming hole where you jump off rocks. The last thing I want to do, because I'll probably like jump in the water and cramp, and then I've still got to run back another 12k, no 12, 5, 17k, so I think, hope I'm right, I think I mathed, can't remember what I said, but anyway, yeah, off the path. It's a little bit annoying because I'm having to bash through the bush a little bit, but it is what it is. Damn it, should listen to the signs. Problem when you got your phone turned off. So I've done 30 k's in 4 hours and 8 minutes, which is around about my marathon time, and done 716 meters of elevation, which is not bad, but kind of lost on the track at the moment, so I'm just getting it turned on my phone. I'm on 21%, so like that's why I've been turning it off, because my battery's low, but just trying to figure out which way I'm running so I don't jog further than I have to, so yeah. Oh, actually not doing too bad now, actually I'm kind of on the right track. "34 k's in, I'm back at the Blue Lake. It's been 4 hours and 44 minutes. I'm looking forward to an ice cream and maybe a swim. I guess I've just hit a milestone, but I've just hit 35 k's, well 35.5 now, and body is really feeling it. Recovery is really important, but it's going to be interesting like what a taper does. Like, I mean, I've been training all week and then doing a like really long run on Saturday. I wonder, like, must be just really tired as well through the whole week of fatigue, and I guess that's the point of, like, when you do your long run you're running really fatigued, and because you might feel fresh at the very beginning of the ultra marathon and then feel absolutely garbage. So at the moment I'm feeling destroyed, so I'd hate to think how I'll feel with another 25 k's of running. Like, that's gonna be wild.